Welcome to the special report on TruePowerIsMine. I have
Adrainna,
and we're gonna talk today about fundamentals. We want to talk about fundamentals of the thing. I mean, what's going on today in our country, in our world, and our planet is like people are losing the fundamentals of everything, because they have no higher authority to go to validate what they believe is true. Because at the end of the day, we got two choices. Either I'm going to listen to you and your fucking feelings, all right? Or else I'm going to listen to someone who has something that they're basing their feelings on, whether it be the Quran, whether it be the Holy Bible, whether it be the Satanic Bible, or some sort of document we can go to prove what they're saying is somewhat true.
Yeah.
All right? Because what we always catch ourselves in, you can say some stuff that's really sweet to the air. It really sounds good, but it's not based in biblical teachings or any teachings outside the person that's talking to you. All right? So we want to cut through all this nonsense. All right? Because in reality, you're a young, beautiful black woman, and you have no kids. All right? That's the reality. That's not hearsay. That's not conjecture. That's nothing but reality. Why do you think that's important for more of our young sisters to not have children out of wedlock? And I know that's kind of setting up the question.
Because it's important to first focus on yourself. And, I mean, because that's what I'm doing. So, by the end of the year, I made it a goal to actually have my own car and actually have my own place.
All right.
I said that last year. But I got
You got to
sick.
speak up just a little bit. I'm going to make sure they hear you.
Well, because I got sick last year. So, when I actually did it.
And you realize once you're down physically,
Yeah.
people start treating you differently, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't literally get up and do things.
Right.
All right? Now, the whole thing I want to bring out in the show is that everything you do, everything I do, everything any human does affects another person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you was to bring in children, right, without a father or whatever, you know, it could be that artificial insemination, right? And you try to raise them, but you're lacking half of the equation. Because in order to have a baby, correct or wrong, you have to have a man and a woman, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here telling you, in order to raise a baby, you still have to have what? A man and a woman.
Yeah.
Now, you can do it with a woman, or you could do it with a man. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying to have the complete set, the complete picture, you need the masculine and you need the feminine in this individual. For them to be well-rounded. Like, if I was just all masculine person, I'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
If I was just all feminine person, I'd be kind of crazy. You know what I mean? There has to be a happy balance. I mean, I hate to sound like Confucius or Buddhism. I'm not saying that, but there has to be a balance in yourself. A balance in the way you carry yourself. In other words, you can go dress to a club a certain way, right? But you can't go to the temple or the church dressed the same way, can you not?
Yeah.
That's the balance. And that's where intelligence comes in. You have to understand that sometimes when we're out here in the world and we're living our lives, you know, we're always being watched. Whether it be from our children or our neighbors or just random people, people are always watching what we're doing. All right? Like the other day, 2 weeks ago, I was doing a job. All right? I was working for this company here in St. Louis. Doing a job up in St. Louis, I saw an old lady getting arrested for DWI. The reason why I know this, the cop pulled her out the car. It was in a plaza, a strip mall. Cop pulled her out the car, made her do the sobriety deal, and touched the nose. She fell. Her ass went in the back of the car. A tow truck came and got the car she was driving, and boom. Now, could there have been something else going on? Absolutely. But what I observed and what I know to be true, it was a sobriety test that he was administering to the chick. That's how I know that she went down for DWI, and this was like 11 o'clock in the morning. All right? What we need to understand is that this country and this damn near planet is run by people who are hypocrites. It's literally run by people, you are not to steal, but they steal all the land, did they not? The very land we're sitting on right now talking, is it stolen or was it rightfully gotten?
It was rightfully gotten.
Missouri was rightfully gotten?
That has to be the biggest joke in the world. No, it was stolen.
Exactly. They're laying down in South Africa that they're, oh my God, they're taking white boys about compensation? Well, didn't those white farms take the black people's land without compensation? Oh, so they gave the Africans money for the land?
Yeah.
No, they did not.
No, they did not.
When they went to Cape Town, when they went to Johannesburg, nigga, get the fuck out of here. We're taking goddamn land. We're going to fuck your bitch and fuck you if you have a problem with it. That's why you have fucking Trevor Noah. You know, we're always so quick to say that if a child's half black or half white, it's white. How come they're not quick to say it's white? It's just as much white as it is black. Because it shows you who's controlling the country, who's controlling the planet. If I can say one drop of blood of you from an Asian boy makes you, or one drop of Asian blood makes you Asian, what am I saying? I'm saying if you do not have an Asian mother, or you do not have a so-called black mother and father, you're not black.
Yeah.
If you do not have a white mother and father, you're not white. That's what I'm saying. Man, who the fuck am I to determine what the fuck you are? And why the fuck do you internalize what the fuck I'm saying? Because I got goons, I got drones, I got guns, I got nuclear missiles that can blow your ass up. And to really bring this point home, I want you all to do the research. Please do the research. And call me a lie, say it in the comments below. Show me one black country other than Pakistan and India that has nuclear weapons. Show me one country on the continent of Africa that has nuclear weapons today. South Africa used to. But as soon as Nelson Mandela became the president, they took the 8 nuclear bombs they had and sent them back up to England. See, nukes are not meant for anybody but us. Nukes are not meant for the Germans. Because how come during World War II they didn't drop a nuke on Berlin to let these motherfuckers know? Because don't forget, Germany had 2 world wars underneath their belt. World War I and World War II. How come we didn't drop a bomb on them to let them know, motherfucker, y'all be step out of line, there ain't going to be no free. We're going to fuck you up. Because white supremacy is not just in America. White supremacy is all the world around. You got to understand this.
That is true.
That's why you have chicks in Jamaica trying to bleach their skin to look like this shirt. That's why you have chicks in India trying to bleach their skin to look like this shirt. But on the flip side, that's why you have chicks in fucking Sweden tanning their skin trying to look like her. Because at the end of the day, we all know that this planet there's only one race of humans on this planet.
What do you think about that?
What do you mean?
About, okay, because I understand, you all look at a picture, you know, it's like wanting a haircut. Okay, so you just want a haircut, and you just want the hair to resemble what's on the picture.
Right.
So what do you think about somebody seeing me? Like, let's say, you know, because I'm sick right now, like discolorization and my pigment, but once I get, you know, my financial situation together, I'm going to be taking care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think about somebody who's way older than me, copying younger females like me?
What it is, I'm thinking, is that you gotta understand.
And I don't even have anything.
No,
you know what I mean?
The only thing you have is the beauty and the future, which is more important than any money you got. You have physical beauty, and you have the future of your youth, because you have more years to come. That means you can have babies, and from a man's point of view, that means that once I get old, the babies I have with you will help me in my old age, and they'll help you. That's the way it's supposed to be. All right? The reason why you have these old, dried-up whores, and that's what they are, they're miserable bitches trying to dress, you know, like wearing tank tops and Daisy Dukes and shit, looking crazy, is because they're trying to get somebody. They've been used up and abused. You know? And the reality is this here, ladies, and let me tell you, all you ladies, if you run around here fucking this guy, fucking that guy, fucking that guy, and that guy, while you're young and pretty, when you get old, you're going to be miserable and bitter. That's why you're going to have a whole house of cows, because they'd be the only thing that can stand being around you. Unless you're willing to submit to a man, and that puts a burden of proof on you. That means that you got to identify through your experience in life and whatever you know to be true, you got to be able to identify that guy there. He's a righteous man. This cat over here, he's a righteous man. He ain't going to get me pregnant and just run out on me. He'll actually be here and help me raise these babies. Because there's 2 things we're talking about. 1, making a baby. That takes seduction and attraction. 2 is raising a baby. And that takes faith and commitment. Faith is a burden. That means you got to get out here and do shit to keep the family going so that these people have a home. And commitment meaning that you are going to honor your word to this woman. And I'm talking about man and woman, not man and man or woman and man, because that's fucking bullshit. There is no future in the front. The only way they can have kids is they took your kid that you had with a man, and the way they take it is through economic means. You're too poor to afford that kid, so this fag or dyke is going to raise that kid and you're staying. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's destroying this planet. That's what's destroying this whole fucking country we're living in. It's this sickness or this inability to see reality through what it truly is, not what we want it to be. If I was a fag, I'd be like, oh, honey child, it's okay for Ty Perry to fucking run around here in a dress and a skirt, girl, because it's funny, right? But really it's not. Because he's taking a road that a black woman could be making to provide for her family and children and her descendants. He's taking all that money to himself. And when his ass dies, all of his money's going to go back to the racist ass white boy that put him on to begin with. For real. Just like Bill Cosby. Even though he wasn't a fag, he wasn't too much for the brothers. Where's the Bill Cosby Center? Where's the Bill Cosby School for black folk? Dang. He hoarded all that money, did his little boule shit. Now his punk ass is in jail. When he dies, most of that money's going back to the white Jew. And when I say white boy, I ain't talking about the white boy out here in the goddamn street. I'm talking about the Jew. That basically is us. The real Jews of the Bible were black people. Mary looked more like her than any damn depiction on the Catholic walls. Jesus looked more like me than some blonde, blue-haired hippie. I'm cool. And they would never tell you that. Because the reason why they tell you that, that puts shit in your mind. Once shit gets in your mind, it gets in your heart. Once it gets in your heart, it's manifest through your hands. Alright? No one ever, even the twisted-ass, most wickedest serial killer out there, in his mind, he committed the murder first. That's why the Bible says, you look at this bitch over here and you're like, oh my God, I want to fuck this whore. You already committed adultery. Because if it does not come into your mind, it will not go into your heart, and it will not be manifest by your hands. It will not. There's no way it can be. That's why it's so important to, whatever goes into your mind, whatever you internalize to be true, for it to really be true. Because if not, you're like a computer program. You know, if you make a little spreadsheet or something and there's a virus in it, all right, you go back to open it up, it's all fucked up because there's a virus in there. There's some program in there that's not supposed to be in there. Same thing's true with your human brain and your human heart and your human body. If you put bad shit in your fucking head, you'll have a bad heart and you will do bad things on this earth. Period. There is no other way. That's why you know that is true from God. The reality is this here. But let me tell you this here, folks. I think most people can agree that God will never give you nothing that you cannot handle, right?
Yeah.
So why is everybody still running around here trying to keep the law of God? If no one can do it, isn't that vanity? Isn't that vainness? Not vanity, but isn't that trying to do something vain? If I sit here and told you, girl, there's no way you can pick up this green table here. There's no way you can do it. But I write a book saying, hey, you know, if you pick up this green table, you can get to heaven. And are you not setting yourself up for failure? Is that not the definition of vanity? If no one can pick up this green table, and I'm telling you, in order to get to heaven after you die, you've got to pick up the green table. But no one can do it. Isn't that vanity? Or being vain? Yeah. All right? So, why I ask you this, who do you know on this earth that can keep all of God's commandments in the Holy Bible? Even the Bible tells you who can keep His holy commandments. None. None of us can. That's why, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, we're just saved by grace. But that's not in the Scripture. Jesus said He didn't come here to change the law. He didn't come here. The only person who came here to change anything, any type of change that was speaking of the Bible, was the devil. He came here to lie and change the time. So you don't know what the fuck time it is. You don't know where the fuck you're at. And I'm telling you, He did a great job because many of us do not know what time it is. And many of us do not know where the fuck we're at. We're sitting here trying to say, you know, in order for me to get to the fucking mountain, I need to dig a hole. How the fuck I'm going to get to the top of the mountain? I'm going the reverse direction. Oh, it'll work out somehow. See, that's a lie. That's how you can determine lies and truth. All right. Another thing I want to know. Hopefully I have some brothers on from the Black Hebrew Israel community on the other morning show later on today. But I want to know if the devil can wage war in heaven. You're saying that he cannot change any words in the book? I mean, because the book that we read, because I have the King James, that wasn't the original manuscript. That means at least there's two people involved. The first person who wrote the original manuscript, right? And then the next person who came along translated that and put it in English. And there's probably more than that. That's at the bare minimum. What I'm saying is, you should know in your heart what's right and wrong. You should know it would be wrong for you to steal this lighter. You should know it would be wrong for you to come up in this house and burn it down. But a lot of us don't know that. A lot of us don't give a fuck to know that. That's the fucking problem. We have too many people run around here on the stage. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so righteous. Yeah, right. You're righteous when you're doing that cocaine. You're righteous when you're fucking these whores out here. You're righteous when you're letting dudes fucking bust nuts all over your body. That's righteousness? It's not. In order to be righteous, that means you have to have some sort of principle. That means there's a principality behind you, back. Well, what is the principle of theft? What is the principle of deceit? What's the principle of fornication? What's the principle of lying? It's all negative. What's the principle of being truthful? What's the principle of adhering to one's commitment that you committed to and holding fast to that? What is the spirit of taking care of the people you love and the people who are in your family? That's all positive. We have twisted it up. As long as you got money, you could be the biggest whore out here. Oh, Sister Adrian got millions of dollars though. God loves her. And then Sister Penelope over here with a shopping cart, holding all God's laws. If nothing else, just by the fact that she can't go out and do bad shit. Oh, she ain't shit. That's a bomb. We need to go think about this here. There has not been one woman on TV in your lifetime that was not dressed or presenting themselves in the robes of a whore, according to the Holy Bible. You're not supposed to wear pants. You're not supposed to wear tight shoes or tight shirts. You're not supposed to wear earrings, put on makeup, put on lipsticks. That's all the outfit of a whore. And then let me bring this home to you. When we walk out here on the street, if I was dressed in blue and I had a badge here, a star, and I had a gun here and a night belt here, what do you think I am? Just by my description. I got a cap, I got a badge right here with a star, it's a blue uniform with a gun, handcuffs, and a badge, or and a nightstick. What did I just describe? What am I? Exactly. So the Bible tells you, though, a whore is dressed in a certain way, and you go out there and present yourself to the world, you really expect to be treated as anything other than a whore. If you saw me dressed as a cop, you would treat me as if I was a cop, right? You wouldn't be out there smoking weed in front of me. You wouldn't be out there shooting up dope in front of me. You wouldn't be out here killing a motherfucker in front of me, right? Because you perceive that I am a cop, right? Same thing is with women. As a man, if I perceive you to be a whore, why the fuck would I treat you any kind of way other than fuck you and go on about my business? Why would I? What would be in it for me? Shit, what's in it for you? You got all dressed up to come out here to entice me as a man. So why should I fall for your enticement? That's what women are fucking up. That's what women are not getting it. Y'all thinking that we stupid, that oh my God, the pussy means so much. For most guys, pussy don't mean shit. For most guys, all they want is that momentary pleasure, and then they're finding a way to get the fuck out of this house so they can go on and live their fucking life. Alright? Just because of what we've been trained and internalized to be. As a young black man, motherfuckers telling you, man, unless you get this pussy, you ain't about shit. It's not about how much pussy you get, it's how much pussy you keep. It's how much people love you. That's what it's about. It's not, anybody can go out here and get a woman. That ain't hard. It's fucking easy as fuck. How many men can keep that woman? That's the hard bit. It ain't hard for you to go out here and get a man. All you gotta do is say yes. Hey, baby, you want to go? Yeah. You want to do that? Yeah. That's all you have to say. But how hard is it for you to submit to this man as the head of your household? That's the kicker. That's what we have to fix. because we don't fix that, man, we're just fucking jacking off here. We're just talking bullshit. If we don't fix that, we're just talking bullshit. And that thing has been going on ever since Eve and Adam first broke the law, according to the Bible. And if you want to go to other scriptures, it's the same story, basically, in other scriptures. So what I'm asking you today, have you ever had a conversation with yourself saying that, look, this world's whack. Why am I even in this whack-ass world? People don't love one another. They backstab each other every time I turn around. Have you ever asked yourself, what could you personally do to change that world?
To change that world.
Or this world that we find ourselves collectively in. Because there's more than one world.
It's a change in mentality. Is that Uncle Mark coming our way? Is Uncle Mark coming?
Coming where? Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, you the one that's been calling me people?
Sure.
I feel like he's right.
You want to be on camera? I'm doing a show. Well, then I'm doing a show. Yeah, she's right here. We're doing a show. You need it? Yeah. Well, how many minutes does that say up there?
It said,
No.
It's like 10 minutes.
This is a short special report. We'll get this back together and we'll pick up where we left off. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being part of the show. And thank you all for watching. And check me out at around 7 or 8 tonight. The other morning show. As usual, will be on. No guests tonight, but a lot of knowledge. Thank you all.